All right. So I had to do a couple things here. So I'm about to mark up AUD USD. Um, all right. So I had to do a couple things here. So I'm about to mark up AUD USD. Um, all right. So I had to do a couple. So I'm about to mark up AUD USD. Make sure my headphones is working while I'm doing this as well. All right. So I had to do a couple. So I'm about to mark up AUD USD. Make sure my headphones is working while I'm doing this as well. So I had to do a couple. So I'm about to mark up AUD USD. For some reason my sound is not working on my computer. Won't let me connect. It's crazy. I'm not gonna worry about it for now. It's not working on my computer. Well, a couple people watching this Facebook Live. If you can hear me, can you put a yes or no in the comments section? Just want to make sure everybody's hearing me. Watch this Forex analysis on Facebook Live here. Let me know in the chat. Well, if you guys can hear me, hopefully everybody can hear me when I mark up this chart. Just want to kind of break it down a little bit on how I'm going to actually figure out what prices will do with this here. So again, my name is Paul McMillan II, and I'm a trader and also a network marketer. Been in the Forex game for quite a bit, learned a lot, still learning. Learned some things that I think I can actually help them profit in the biggest market in the world. So that's the reason why I do a lot of different Facebook Lives on Facebook and all the other stuff. Now, the AU pair, which is the Australian dollar versus the US dollar. And it's the Asian session. It's going on right now. So look at this pair. I can already see, if I look at this relative strength index, I can kind of get an idea where price is already going. And then I'm just going to do a couple of things to confirm it. But just even looking at the regular relative strength index, it lets me know that price is probably going to maybe do a little bit of a dive here. It's a possibility. So it might hit the 50 line and go back up again. It's a possibility there. That's what it looks like it's doing. So I'm going to look at the stochastic RSI just to kind of get an idea of where price is probably going to end up. Yeah, see, price is oversold. It's at the very tip of at the very bottom. Okay, so we're probably going to be able to get major it properly. Okay. So before we even figure out how we're going to enter to the 15-minute, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start marking up daily zone here. Now, if you guys are watching, once again, let me know if you can hear this video. Just put a no in the comment section, please. I want to make sure everybody hears this. Because if everybody's going through this whole video and not hearing, I need to know. Maybe I need to adjust my sound, so just let me know. But I want to keep on going. So we're going to go to the daily time frame. And I'm going to switch to the line chart. Now, the first thing we need to figure out is exactly, okay, great, Joshua. Okay, great, thanks. So what we need to actually figure out here is price doing on the daily time frame. It's very important to figure that out, because in order for you to really understand whether the market is going to buy or sell within a day or so, you have to know exactly what price is going to do on the daily. And this is very important if you're a swing trader or an intraday trader, or if you are an investor, because if you're going to expose yourself for a long time, you need to make sure that you're going to be trading where the trend is going. That's what big investors in the market do on a daily basis, and that's what the banks do as well. So let's go ahead and figure out what price is going to do on the daily. So we're going to try to find the most recent high, which is right here. So we're going to put a horizontal line here. And I'm going to label this as the daily support or resistance. So that way I get an idea of where resistance is right here. And then we're going to find the most recent low, which is down here. So now we're going to grab a horizontal line and we're going to do it right here. All right. So now we have an idea exactly what price is doing on the daily time frame, and I'm going to kind of break that down. So if you are a swing trader, then you're going to know automatically what type of trend or what we're really telling you. And I'm going to explain it. So when you look at this here, you can see that price respected this resistance by hitting price at least here, and it dived down and it dived down, hit a lot of support, and then price rose up, hit resistance at least 3 more times. 1, 2, 3, and went down. Okay. Now I'm going to give you guys just a little bit of a tip here. Price is going to at least hit, it's going to hit support resistance at least 3 to 4 times before it makes a major buy or sell move. All right. So I'm going to kind of label this a little bit here. So I'm going to actually put it up here, just to kind of type it up. So price hit resistance at least 3 times and price dropped. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually draw an arrow pointing to that, so you guys can get an understanding of exactly what I'm talking about. So you see this arrow here? I'm pointing right there. See? So price hit resistance 1, 3. What did price do after that? It dropped. Did a retest and dropped. So if you are a swing trader or a day trader, you could have caught a lot of pips with this. So let's see how many pips you could have caught. That's 328 pips. If that was on the biggest position, lot size position, that could have been over $300. You could have that move right there. Now imagine if you made $300 just in one day, and you did that consistently 5 days a week, 4 weeks in a month. That's a lot of money. So $300 a day, you times that by 5 days, that's $1,500 a week. You times that by 4 weeks, that's over $4 grand you're making a month. you can fire your job with that. So that's why understanding price is very important. You can make major money in the market. So now that we know this, we have an idea if that price went down. And notice it hit, notice it broke straight, and then it went down and hit resistance again. 1, 2, 3. Made another move, dropped. And now it broke the structure. And now this is actually resistance. And it hit resistance here. And then it went up, but it didn't break the structure. It went down again. And this time it actually hit support 3 times, broke structure, came down, broke it again, and broke it again, came up. And notice price hit 3 times here, 1, 2, and then 3. Look how much of a sell that you could have gotten here. Price went down, retested, went down, retested again. Now you see this major here. This is a major drop. Guys, this is a major drop. So I'm going to paint this picture for you. I want you guys to understand this. That's 924 pips on the daily time frame. That could have been $900 on the biggest position, lot size position. Now, you guys probably don't know what a lot size is, but we train people and educate people on exactly what a lot size is in our company. That's a major move. And then it hit 1, 2, and then 3, and then it started to spark back up to the point where price went on the all-time jump, broke structure, hit support here, and then went up some more. All right. So now I wanted to show you guys that. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go forward. Now we're going to see a little bit. We have a little bit of a bigger picture of exactly what price is doing on the hour. So we're going to mark that up. All right. So I'm going to take these horizontal lines and I'm going to find where support or resistance is respected. So I think it's safe to say that I could probably put the first line here and here's. So we're going to mark this up as the 4-hour. So notice the 4-hour is marked over here. Here's the reason why. Support or resistance was respected at this line. Well, how so? When you look at how price broke this green line and it hit resistance here and retested and went up, and then it came down and retested. So it hit this line as support. But then when it broke and came back, now it's using this same line as resistance, and price was pushing down, came up, was pushing, and then next thing you know, it just dropped. I mean, it dropped going down to the lobby. All right. So that's how you're able to identify, because this is going to give you a good idea to the market and when to exit, depending on what time frame and what trading style that you decide to adopt is up to you. But it's important to understand these things. So keep on marking up these lines. All right. So I would say that I can mark it up this way. Then I can mark it up right here. The next one I could put here. Put it right there. So now it gives us an idea of how many times price is hitting support or resistance. This is what helps you to identify when price is going to shoot up for a buy or shoot down for a sell. So guys, do you see where price hit 3 times here and dropped? You guys see that? Sure you do. Boom, boom, boom. Pew. All right. Now, price hit support at least here. 1, 2, 3, and then it shot straight up. Major buys. So if you were trading on the 4-hour, you could have gotten 245 pips. That's $245 on the biggest position, the standard lot. This is going to put bags into your bank. $245 in what? 40 minutes, maybe. Do you make that on your job? Probably not. Does anybody make that on the job? No, not at all. All right. Now, we have an understanding of exactly what price is doing on the 4 hour. Okay, cool. So if you're an intraday trader and you want to trade an hour, then this will give you an idea of exactly what price is doing, and this is going to give you an idea of when to enter. But if you're a scalper, you're going to do the 15-minute time frame or less. So the very next thing that I'm going to actually do here now, I'm going to take my trend lines. I'm going to try to identify what price channel. I'm going to try to identify the price channel and identify what pattern is forming and where more likely the market is going to be within a day or so and with a couple of hours or so. All right. So I'm going to draw this trend line here. All right. So now that we see this here, we see that actually inverse head and shoulders is forming. Me know, I'm going to move this over here. Lets me know that this price is eventually going to drop, and I'm going to show you guys why I say that. So I'm going to go into here. And probably going to use this PDF here. See if we can identify with this here. So these are different trend patterns. This is what helps you identify different trends in the market. So we have the head and shoulders and the inverse head and shoulders now. So we look at price here. We see that there was a head and shoulders form because it hit 3 times. 1, 2, 3. So that's identified right here. You see where price kind of hit here, boom, boom, and boom, that went down. So boom, 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 and boom. So it's at least 3 times. Boom, boom, boom. So you guys see that. So then it lets us know that when price reach here, it's going to shoot straight down. So when you look at this pattern here, you can kind of see that. Boom, boom, boom. And then price already jumped down, is retesting and going up, but it's going to go down again because it's creating a lower high, a lower low and a lower high. So this high is actually lower than this one. So that's another sign that is actually going downward. So eventually price is going to shoot down here. So now we see that is performing an inverse head and shoulders. Now, if you are a day trader or a swing trader and you want to make sure that within a couple of days you're still in the blue and not losing money, then typically we want to look at where price is going to go. Is it a continuation pattern or reverse pattern? So I'm going to exit here and I'm going to actually go down here and look at these different reversal patterns and continuation patterns. And from looking at the market here, it looks like this might be a falling wedge. This is a falling wedge. Let's just know that it's a continuation pattern because price came in here, went down a spiral downtrend, and then it's going to break this line and go up again. So we see that. Paint this picture for you. So let me draw my arrow. So always remember that when price is going into a downtrend or up and waves, it creates highs and lows, and then, so on and so forth. So it moves in waves. So price is going to come down here, go up, go up, go up. Oops. Go up, go up. And then eventually it's going to rise up, go down, break this trend line, retest, and then start going into the upside. And then boom. All right, you guys see what I'm talking about? So if you are a day trader or a swing trader, what you need to realize is you're going to say, okay, if I'm going to hold my trades for a day, a couple of days or so, I could probably go in for a sell. knowing that price is going to go down, then it's going to go up and go down, and I can catch all of this. But I need to make sure that I make my exit here. All right. So make an exit here and then wait for price to go up and break this trend line. And then on the first, let's go in for a buy. And then you can catch all these buys within the 4 hour to the daily time frame, whichever one you decide to do. Because now you know that you're trading with the trend the right way. All right. So that's what a person who's a swing trader would do. That's what they would actually look for. Now I'm going to actually take all this out here. So this is what we're going to do. This is what we're doing on the 4 hour time frame. Next step is we're going to go to the 1 hour. And this is going to give us a little bit more of an insight what price is doing. So sometimes I do this, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I draw up the hour time frame with the horizontal lines. I'm going to only do it with this here. Since I drew up the 4 hour, it's basically covering support or resistance, but I want to actually do it right here. So now I know that this is the 1 hour support or resistance for your information. All right. So now we see the head and shoulders. That's right here. All right. We see that all here. So now we see that price was going to break. Well, it already did that because it broke here. And then it's going to retest, come up, create a lower high. And I'm going to label this. So we're going to put this here. We're going to call it a lower high. So now we see that here. So eventually it's going to start going down. It looks like it's going down as retesting. That's what it looks like. So now the next thing I'm going to actually do is turn on the EMA indicator. So we see that price is above the 50. Okay. Yeah, because it went up into an uptrend and it's going to retest and come down eventually. So it lets me know the price is still above the 50, but it's going to create a lower high, maybe go up a little bit more, then eventually it's going to drop down. How do we know that? Because that's exactly what a head and shoulders does. So let's go back to that PDF we just looked at, right? Just to confirm it. So as you can see with the head and shoulders here, it shows that price dug down, right? But it still did a little bit of a retest, maybe went up, and then it's going to shoot down again. So we kind of see that with this here, because we're in a downtrend, it's going to start forming that. So I'm going to actually just move this over a little bit. So now we know that. So we have an idea of exactly what price is going to be doing on the hour. Now we're going to switch to the 15-minute. Now this is when you actually figure out, switch to the candlestick. So this is when you actually figure out, see, on the 15-minute, notice here on the hour, price is still above the 50, but notice the minute, when you go to the lower time frame, price is actually starting to go below the 50 here. You see that? It's actually starting to go into a sell position. Now it's going to retest it down. So that confirms that what we're talking about here is correct. So knowing that, so then the next thing we're going to actually do is I'm actually going to turn on the 20 pip and dip indicator. Well, no, let me back up. So I'm going to look at the relative strength index. 50 line is here. So it lets me know that price is coming down, is retesting, and is shooting down. Now, is it going to hit the 50 line? And because this is the 50 line on the RSI, is it going to do that and break that and go down further? Maybe. We'll see. But at this point, I'm not going to use that. I'm going to look at the stochastic RSI. So it lets me know that price is retesting, but it's probably going to shoot down again. So it's probably going to create a lower high, like I said. So it went up and came down, might create a lower high and then come down again. So at this point, I'm going to probably turn on the 20 pip and dip indicator just to confirm something, confirm whether it's a buy or a sell. 20 pip and dip indicator is an indicator we get with our company. It lets us know when there are buy or sell signals in the market. it is support and resistance lines too. So this lets me know that this is a sell coming in. Okay. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this, I'm going to turn on the buy and sell confirmation and see the sell. This lets me know that when a buy or a sell comes, it's going to be very strong confirmation is going that way. So as you can see before, when it signaled a buy, there was major buys here all the way up until this point. Well, now they're doing a sell here. So it lets me know it's going to go into a very huge sell very, very soon. Okay, that's good. So now we got more confirmation. So I'm going to turn on the 20 pip and dip indicator. And so at this point, I'm going to strategize to go into a sell. So then the next thing I'm going to actually do is I'm going to take this line and I'm probably going to actually put a horizontal line here, right click, add an alert. And I want that alert to let me know when price crosses this and goes down. And when it does, this is what the email is going to tell me. Price is probably going into or but that's what it's going to see in my email. Once it sends me that, then I'm going to put in my stop loss and take profit. So now I'm going to go to my info line, draw this up, put in the stop loss. So I'm probably going to put stop loss here. And it's at price of 072 703. So then I'm going to label this as a stop loss. 072 704. Let me space this. All right. Then from this point here, I'm going to measure out 20 pips from this horizontal line. So let me pull it here. See what 20 pips come out to. All the way down here. So then at the bottom of this rectangle, I'm going to put another info line. Draw the line out. And price is 0.72426. So I'm going to put P1. It's going to be 20 pips. 0.72426. That's what we're going to put in our MetaTrader 4. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually draw this line out further. That way we can see. Same thing with this line here. And basically on our hands. And we could already see that price is starting to drop here. When you even turn off the indicator, it's starting to drop heavily. So we sit on our feet and wait for this to hit here, and it lets us know it's going down for major sells in the market, and then we can catch it. It actually tested here, so we might even be able to actually even enter here. Because it broke this 50 line and they retested. So we might even be able to even enter here. So I'm going to move this horizontal line and wait for price to alert me right here. And I'm going to jump in for the sell and see what happens for the practice in my demo account. And then what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to put the stop loss up here. Let me change the price. The price is at 0.72928. This is what I'm going to try. I'm going to try this instead. 0.072.928. All right. So then I'm going to wait for price to cross this because it's already retesting. So it's going to head direction. So then, is this retesting? It probably might retest a little bit more, but it's eventually going. And then I'm just going to have price just come down, probably go down, and then, whoops. Going to have price come down, probably retest, and then just go all the way down to this take profit and just get my money. That's it. Sit on my hands and do nothing until the price hits this, and when it alerts me, then I'm going to jump in. Price is probably going to speed up in the London session, which starts in 2 hours. 12 o'clock, it starts at 2 o'clock. That's when price is really going to pick up. So that's pretty much it. And that's how you pretty much trade, guys. Takes time, it takes discipline, just like anything else. But one, nobody can take it away from you. So that's pretty much it. Does anybody in the comments have any questions about how this works? Any questions? Anything you guys want to know? Anything? Now, I have a link above this post. If you don't know anything about Forex, but you may be looking to make some extra income, I have a link above to where it'll take you to my marketing website that explains how you can make money from your phone, just copy and pasting, while learning to actually trade Forex, just like I just showed you for the last 30, 40 minutes. But this is what we teach at Epic. We teach people how to trade in the biggest market in the world. And it opens up a lot of other doors to trade other assets in the market as well. Gold, silver, indices, stocks, cryptocurrency, oil, you name it. And these are major assets in the market that can put huge amounts of money into your bank account. So trading is very powerful, proof type of industry. So it doesn't matter if a coronavirus hit the USA, you can still make money. Doesn't matter if there's a major fall in the market or in the economy, you can still matter. As long as you have Wi-Fi, you have a portable device, aka phone or a computer, learn this skill, make money. We have a guy in our company that made over $6,000 just by copying and pasting our trades within his first. He didn't even have a laptop. He traded from his phone. Do you guys understand how powerful that is? So let me know what you guys think of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any more questions or concerns, don't hesitate to call me or text me at 770-558-0777. So without further ado, I'll go ahead and this live video will be available on my Facebook. If you have any questions, just don't hesitate to reach out to me. Thank you guys for watching. You guys enjoy your night.